you. Ms. Wilson, I'm going to pose the same question I've been posing because we're here for the H.U.F Awards and we're talking about fathers. Would you like to share any memories of a father or grandfather or even a godfather?
I can share memories of grandfathers. I was blessed and fortunate to have several.
Oh my gosh.
Until the point of time I was about 15, 16.
Mm-hmm.
I can share. When I was 15 years old, I had 7 grandparents still alive.
Wow, that's a blessing. That's
yes,
unusual.
There was Grandpa Jackson, who lived in Florida. Al Wilson, who was my dad's dad. Pop was the bomb. He was the typical classic, tall, dark, and handsome man.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm married to one of the best fathers ever.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been really fortunate to have men in my life who are great dads, great fathers, and have been there for me and for my children. I'm here today because there are those fathers who are unsung and who do not get the credit they deserve. We have a tendency to talk about unwed mothers, but we don't deal with those fathers, those young men who are out there for their children.
Absolutely.
And who do support them. I've never really known any man in my family, in my life, who walked away from a child. So I'm one of those blessed people who comes from one of those strong family units. Everyone is not that fortunate. I would like to suggest that those who know a young man who, whether the child is born out of wedlock, whether there's a divorce, you be there for that child.
Absolutely.
And you make the mother understand that that is your child, that is yours. And if either of you has any sense, you will bond together for the child. Because everything is about the child. It's not about you. It's about raising up a child with feelings of self-worth so that that child can go out there and be there for me and my children. So do not alienate. Please do not alienate. And in-laws, stop it. Stop it.
Well spoken.
Bring these children together for their children. Stop being so mean and so vicious. Bring your children together so that they can be there for their children. I know my people knew how to get along with me. There were divorces, there's no doubt about it, but there was never any division in my family. And as I say, I come from a long line and many portions of a family. I had a mom, a mother, a father, and all of their mothers and fathers. Constantly, I come from one of those serious, rooted families. And I know that if one of those in-laws ever came in and tried to drive a stake between us, never happened. We all just, not going to work. Everybody there for the child. And that means you need to support that unsung young man who wants to be there for his child. And I have them in my family who care about their sons and their daughters and who have walked out of hospitals with the child.
Okay.
I know young men like that in my family. One is my son-in-law.
Wow. Thank you so very much, Ms. Wilson. We appreciate you. Thank you.